CNC group break 23,474. We have the 6-box break of Series 2 24-25. We have a portrait of Josh Doan for Utah, a Young Guns for the New Jersey Devils of Brian Halonen, and a playlist for Montreal of Nick Suzuki. A clear-cut base for San Jose of Henry Thrun, a portrait speckle for St. Louis of Zach Dean, and an electricity of William Eklund for San Jose. And on tour for the San Jose Sharks of Eklund and Zetterlund, Young Guns of Jackson Blake for Carolina, and an ooh la la of Philip Grubauer for Seattle. It's gone, Mr. Golden. I don't know what's happening. I hate it. Dazzlers for St. Louis of Jake Neighbors. Young Guns renewed, Brock Besser for Vancouver, and a population count 500 for the Edmonton Oilers of Edmonton Oilers. What is happening? Toronto Maple Leafs, Austin Matthews. This is the first box of the evening. On tour of Forsberg and Yossi for Nashville, Young Guns for Colorado of Callum Ritchie, and an electricity for the Islanders of Barzal. A canvas of Charlie McAvoy for Boston, portraits of Macklin Celebrini, and a welcome aboard of Macklin Celebrini, both for San Jose. Young Guns renewed for Nashville of Philip Forsberg, on tour for Boston of Pasternak and Marchand, and a Young Guns canvas for the Carolina Hurricanes of Vasily Ponomarev. A canvas for Ottawa of Pinto, a bang for your puck, Philip Hronik for Vancouver, and a playlist for Colorado of Makar. They're being punny this year. I like it. Portraits of McAvoy for Boston. Young Guns of Zuber for Utah. And an ooh la la for Boston of Swayman. Young Guns of Oliver Kapanen for Montreal. Ooh la la for Calgary of Dustin Wolf. And a Young Guns outburst of Ivan for Colorado. Canvas of Nazem Kadri for Calgary. Young Guns renewed, Quinn Hughes for Vancouver. And on a heater for the New York Rangers of Panarin. Welcome aboard Speckle for Utah of Josh Doan, Young Guns of Brandon Busey for Boston, and an electricity of Pedersen for Vancouver. Box 2. Bang for your puck of Timo Meier for New Jersey, Callum Ritchie Young Guns for Colorado, and a playlist for Washington of Ovi. A fluorescence for Utah of Josh Doan, portraits speckle of Celebrini for San Jose, and a welcome aboard for Montreal of Liam Ogren. On tour for Washington of Ovechkin and Wilson, Cameron Butler Young Guns for Columbus, and an electricity for the Rangers of Chris Kreider. Canvas of Huberdeau for Calgary, bang for your puck of Makar for Colorado, and a Pittsburgh Penguins, ooh la la, Tristan Jarry. Alexei Kolosov and Electricity for Pittsburgh of Malkin. A Young Guns renewed for the Calgary Flames of Matthew Tkachuk. Portraits for Dallas of Miro Heiskanen. And a Young Guns canvas for Chicago, Nolan Allen. Canvas of Bo Horvat for the Islanders. Mikko Rantanen, Young Guns renewed for Colorado. And a bang for your puck for Buffalo of Tage Thompson. An Electricity Speckle of Robert Thomas. Dual Young Guns of Mishkov and Celebrini. Random between San Jose and Philly. And a Nathan McKinnon playlist for Colorado. Canvas of Boone Jenner for Columbus, an On Tour of Bedard and Hall for Chicago, and an Ooh La La for Tampa of Vasilevsky. Bang for your puck for Chicago, Seth Jones. Young Guns for Utah of Koch, and a Welcome Aboard of Wallstead for Minnesota. A Dazzlers Pink for Toronto of Tavares, a Dazzlers Blue of Vince Dunn for Seattle, and a Young Guns renewed for Florida of Alexander Barkov. And on a heater for Edmonton of McDavid, Young Guns for Florida of Giles, and an Electricity of Zach Werenski for Columbus. Box 3. Excuse me, number 2. On tour for Columbus, Fantillion Johnson. Welcome aboard for St. Louis, Zachary Bolduc. And the Young Guns for the San Jose Sharks, Macklin Celebrini. Bam! Canvas of Jamie Benn for the Dallas Stars. Young Guns renewed for Detroit of Sider. And an On Tour for Vegas of Mark Stone and Tomas Hertl. Young Guns renewed of Charlie McAvoy for Boston. On a heater for Detroit of Patrick Kane. And a Young Guns canvas for Utah of Maverick Lamoureux. A portrait of Macamadoulan for San Jose, Noah Phillip Young Guns for Edmonton, and an Ooh La La for Anaheim of John Gibson. A clear-cut base for Winnipeg of Mark Scheifele, a portrait speckle of Frank Nazar for Chicago, and a Barkov playlist for Florida. A Welcome Aboard Speckle for Montreal of Lane Hudson, Samuel Honzik, Young Guns for Calgary, and an Electricity for Florida of Tkachuk. Portraits for Anaheim, Cutter Gauthier, Jackson Blake, Young Guns for Carolina, and a Welcome Aboard for Chicago of Frank Nazar. Canvas of Vince Dunn for Seattle, Bang for Your Puck of Carlson for Pittsburgh, and an Ooh La La of Joseph Wool for Toronto. Outburst base of Torrey Krug for St. Louis, Ethan Cardwell, Young Guns for the San Jose Sharks, and Electricity of Clayton Keller for Utah. Canvas of Connor Hellebuck for Winnipeg, Portraits for Edmonton of McDavid, Playlist for the Rangers of Panarin. On tour for Philly of Konechny and Tippett, Young Guns of Brian Halonen for the New Jersey Devils, and an Electricity for Calgary of Kadri. Number to 250, Deluxe Base for Ottawa of Shane Pinto, Dazzlers Blue of Heischer for New Jersey, and a Young Guns renewed for Tampa of Kucherov. Box 4. /250 deluxe base of Ryan Donato for Chicago. Dazzlers blue for St. Louis of Jake Neighbors. And a Young Guns renewed for St. Louis of Jordan Cairo. A portrait of Darlene for Buffalo. We have a Zuber Young Guns for Utah. And Electricity for the Rangers of Chris Kreider. Ooh la la! Speckle of Shesterkin for the Rangers. Phil Kemp, Young Guns for Edmonton. And an Electricity of Malkin for Pittsburgh. Canvas of Frank Vetrano for Anaheim. Portraits of Mishkov for Philly. And a playlist for the Washington Capitals of Obi. On tour for Ottawa, Brady Tkachuk and Stutzel. Brandon Busey, Young Guns for Boston. And a welcome aboard for Minnesota of Liam Ogren. Canvas of Owen Tippett for Philly. On tour for LA of Kopitar and Trevor Moore. And then ooh la la for Edmonton of Stuart Skinner. A fluorescence for Nashville of Zachary Leroux. Portrait Speckle for Edmonton of Draisaitl. And Electricity for Columbus of Zach Werenski. Portraits of Frank Nazar for Chicago. A dual Young Gun for San Jose and Philly. So now you each have one. And an Ooh La La for Pittsburgh of Tristan Jarry. Canvas of Bouchard for Edmonton. Young Guns renewed for Toronto of Zach Hyman. And an on tour of McTavish and Zegras for Anaheim. Outburst base for San Jose of William Eklund. Young Guns for Pittsburgh of McGroarty. And then Ooh La La for Tampa of Vasilevsky. Canvas of Kyle Palmieri for the New York Islanders. Young Guns renewed for Montreal of Caulfield. And an on a heater for Vegas of Jack Eichel. Bang for your puck for Boston, David Pastrnak. Young Guns for the San Jose Sharks of Devin Cooley. And a population count 1,000 for the Red Wings, Dylan Larkin. Box 5. Canvas of Jonathan Quick for the Rangers. Young Guns renewed for Chicago of Artemi Panarin. And a portraits for Dallas of Logan Stankoven. Are you numbered? I don't think so. Speckled playlist for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes. Young Guns of Nolan Allen for Chicago. And an Electricity for New Jersey of Jack Hughes. Canvas of Brock Besser for Vancouver. Colorado on tour of McKinnon and McCarr. And a Peter Mrazek Ooh La La for Chicago. Oh, wow, that's really good. Yep. Portraits for Colorado of McCarr. Teammates Young Guns for San Jose of Celebrini and Will Smith. And we have a Young Guns Deluxe. Number to 250 for the Philadelphia Flyers, Matvei Mishkov. Young Guns Deluxe, number to 250, Matvei Mishkov for the Philadelphia Flyers. That is excelente. Congrats to whoever got Philly. Right? Oh my goodness gracious. Speckle portraits for Montreal of Suzuki. Playlist for Dallas of J-Rob. And a fluorescence for the Philadelphia Flyers of Mishkov. All the Mishkovs. Not that I'm biased towards Philly or anything. tour of Caulfield and Suzuki for Montreal, Young Guns of Carlisle for Tampa, and hey, look who it is! It's Matt Mishkov. Welcome aboard for Philly. Canvas for Washington, Tom Wilson. Bang for your puck of Jack Guy for Montreal, and an electricity for Philly of Travis Konechny. Outburst base for Seattle of Shane Wright. Young Guns for Colorado of Ivana Vaughn, and an Ooh La La of Samuel Montembeault for Montreal. Canvas of Casey Mittelstadt for Colorado. Young Guns renewed for Tampa of Vasilevsky. On a heater for Pittsburgh of Malkin. Bang for your puck of Pedersen for Vancouver. Nikita Prishapov, Young Guns for Colorado, and a playlist for Vegas of Jack Eichel. Dazzlers for Columbus of Fantilli. Young Guns renewed for Dallas of J-Rob, and a welcome aboard black parallel Matt Mishkov for the Philadelphia Flyers. Literally all the Mishkovs. Philly, you're crushing it. On a heater of Nylander for Toronto, Isaac Poulter, Young Guns for New Jersey, and a Jet Luchenko. Welcome aboard for Philly. All right, last box mojo. Canvas of Bjorkstrand for Seattle, a Young Guns renewed for Colorado of Rantanen, and an on tour for Columbus of Fantilli and Johnson. Welcome aboard Speckle of McGroarty for Pittsburgh. Young Guns of Blomqvist for Pittsburgh, and a welcome aboard of Macklin Celebrini for San Jose. Canvas of Matthew Tkachuk for Florida, on tour of Stone and Hurdle for Vegas, and an Ooh La La for Calgary of Dustin Wolf. On a heater for the Red Wings of Patrick Kane, my God, Philly. A playlist for Colorado of Cale Makar, and Matt Mishkov, Young Guns for the Flyers. These 6 boxes were insane. What a break. We have a clear-cut base for Buffalo, Peyton Krebs. On tour Speckle of Matthews and Marner for Toronto, and an Ooh La La for Boston of Swayman. Portraits of Macamadulin for San Jose. Young Guns for New Jersey of Miss Yule, and an Electricity of Matthew Barzal for the New York Islanders. Canvas of Philip Forsberg for Nashville, Cutter Gauthier portraits for Anaheim, and an Olin Zellweger welcome aboard for Anaheim. Young Guns of Kovalenko for Colorado, Electricity for Vancouver of Pedersen, and a Young Guns outburst for the Carolina Hurricanes of Vasily Ponomarev. Young Guns renewed for Calgary of Tkachuk, Bang for your puck of Erik Karlsson for Pittsburgh, and a Young Guns canvas of Maverick Lamoureux for Utah. Portraits for Edmonton of McDavid, Young Guns for Utah of Lamoureux, Electricity for Washington of Obi. Dazzlers of Milo for Montreal, Young Guns renewed for Florida of Barkov, and a population count 500 for New Jersey of Jack Hughes. On tour for Philly of Konechny and Tippett, Brandon Scanlon, Young Guns for the Rangers, and an Electricity for Toronto of Nylander. There we go, folks.